Okay, let's go. Currently, we are starting another game here of a how-to instructional. This time the question is from a viewer called Safid. And he asked, how do I get my TC to level 3 quicker than the human opponent? Gets his hero, Mountain King, to level 3. And why is this race actually important is of course because the first to level 3 reaches a timing point where they can use that level 3 hero to start a fight, and to win a fight. So in this game, we're not going to focus on some kind of 37 food early expansion. We're going to focus entirely on our ability to get our TC to level 3 as quickly as possible and then to use it. So we'll try to clear the natural expansion, but only if it is part of an organic creep route that gets us level 3. Clearing the expansion but not taking it has as its strength that you can take it anytime later. If you have to walk back from the map in order to clear it when you want it, it's going to be slower and it's inefficient pathing, not optimum. So we're going for a 17 food tech into barracks, as this gets our TC out the quickest. Means we only have a Farseer to play with. For the purpose of this demonstration, we are going to... By the way, thanks to Cuberto, who is a 1900 MMR player with every race on W3 Champions. Thanks to him for being our sparring partner for this. Just like in our previous Orc versus Night Elf practice game. Super cool. For the purpose of this one, we are going for that 17 food tech to get that TC out as quickly as possible. And it's also been requested that we play grunts, not headhunters, as he doesn't struggle as much when he's going for headhunters to creep up that TC, which makes sense. Headhunters are generally better creepers than grunts. So we'll try to get 3 grunts out and creep the TC with that. On a smaller map, you're going to want to take your second burrow first before making your barracks. Just so it doesn't get cancelled by a level 1.7 Farseer wraparound. It's burrow, then barracks, then shop. We're going to summon our wolves halfway. One wolf has to check his expansion because they are actually able to immediately creep their expo, and the other wolf is going to check the Ogre Mage 5. He's not doing his expansion, but he is here. Okay, then we're going to send this wolf there, and we're going to track him. We can just cancel this shop, it's kind of irritating. He has Arcane Tower double farm tech, so this is a quick tech that typically does get a very quick Mountain King out, which is great for this demonstration. And it also means that he might be going for a Rifleman. Usually fast tech like this. No. Okay, so I have a lot to say about this. This is interesting. He plays a build that I feel lends itself best to rifles, but he made a third farm which says no rifles. Why? Because rifles only needs 3 footies. And he already has 3 footies. So why would he need that extra farm now when he doesn't have the capacity to make bonus peasants? There's no Mercamp on this map, so there is in fact nothing to spend food on. Then why make the farm that early? There is nothing to spend food on. So that means he's making more footmen. If he's making more footmen, he's not making rifles, because footmen take up valuable supply. So we're not going to see a blacksmith in this base. And this is confirming this to be true. We don't see a blacksmith. And that is really important info, because blacksmith or no blacksmith makes a big difference. So we just finished our first grunt. We now know it's going to be mass casters, which means yes, we do need the shaman. He's playing this quite well. We do need the shaman. Gonna make the shop in the back here. We're gonna make the lodge over here, and he may actually cancel that. So usually the way that I like to prevent a Mountain King to get level 3 too quickly, and this is kind of a crappy layout, is by creeping on their side, but he's been so aggressive.
Watch out. My eyes.
That we haven't been able to do so. Oh, now we get the bestiary and everything else. I haven't been able to creep anything on his side. He is low though, so the good thing here is that he cannot apply a lot of extra pressure. So as much as we have been delayed, we are now able to finally get some alone time with TC and creeps. But we are delayed, make no mistake, especially in our tech. Gonna drink replenishment, and we're gonna creep this because it allows us to heal solve more easily. There's double sanctum, and he's already getting his mountain king level up. Right here. Part of creeping TC, of course, is not giving any XP to Farseer. It all comes down to this camp. That gives them level 2.9. We cannot let him get that camp. So we're gonna inner fire this. This is the natural follow-up camp. We're gonna creep this. We're gonna bring a peon for the option. Basically, you're forcing him to creep together with Farseer is the key. That's how you actually slow him down. Look, we're TC3. But, sorry, by creeping together with his Archmage, that's how you force them to creep slowly.
I stand ready. You need research complete. Order. Yes.
You need my counsel.
We're under attack.
My eyes.
Work complete.
Try.
Fire. Heed my call.
My counsel.
How can I help? For my ancestors, none shall pass. Honor guide me.
It's never easy,
Direct me.
but we did do it. He has his first breakers. Even now, Hitman would not give XP to the Farseer. Even when you already obtained it. So Farseer is going to go back and some heal solves. He's giving us the right of way because we forced TP and we could do that again. And we're going to sell everything that's useless.
Can I help you? Take your time. Look around.
Which actually isn't that much.
We need more gold. I stand ready. What's wrong? For my ancestors.
If he comes here, I will yield.
Yes. How can I help?
You need my
Yes.
my eyes.
Direct me.
Except for this troll.
Honor guide me. How can I help?
Now all we need to know is, did he also expand?
Yes, Lord Chief.
You
The research complete. An excellent plan.
destiny.
And your yes. something doing?
Your command.
Take your time.
Yes,
Look around.
Sounds ready. It is.
How can I help you want?
And they did. And then we're ready to fight, right? He does have 2 mana pots, which is sweet. I think we need something similar. We're not gonna actually fight yet. We're gonna try to get as much as we can out of our expansion before. And after all, we have positive position now. We know where he's gonna go next, either here or here. You saw that sorceress movement means he's going to the orange camp or stabbing me on this camp.
We're under attack!
Final items, which will include a mana potion. Maybe 2, just like him. Gonna give the heal scroll then.
Watch out.
Master, we're under attack!
My eyes are open to ask of me. Destiny awaits. Do you need my direction?
And now we produce. And he started.
We're under attack!
Don't let him clap you.
Need something? Our town is under attack! We're under attack! We're under attack! How can I help? Right away.
Ask of me. Yes, chieftain. Your command.
Direct me.
Your order.
And I'll sell all the useless crap because we got an inventory issue.
Can I help you?
Yes, War Chief. Yes. Direct me.
To ask of me.
For my ancestor, inventory is full.
Ready is believing your order.
Yes. A wise direct.
Don't let him invis.
We're complete. What a war. Yes, War Chief. Say the word. How can I help? For the time.
GG. Nice. If I go Headhunter, or if it's a different game where he does a lot of evasion creeping but no pressure in my main base, I try to use 2 sets of Feral Spirits to creep his Ogre Mage level 5. Giving him that space usually means Archmage 3, and that could actually cost you the game as well. But it does mean MK doesn't get level 3. You of course need to be careful as well that Mountain King, instead of trying to rush level 3, they can actually bring 6 footies or so, bring Mountain King and start Stormbolting TC/grunts. Rather than trying to race creeping, they're trying to prevent the TC from creeping at all, even if it costs them Mountain King creeping. I think Thorzane likes to play like this. But that is not as common on Northern Isles because it is a fairly long rush distance. Just like Echo, it can be really bad to be aggressive on Echo and Northern Isles because it's a perfectly suited map for split map creeping. A lot of creeps nearby yourself. If you go all the way to their
Don't
side.
even play WC3, but with your explanations it's so entertaining.
Nice. I'm glad. That's great. Thank you. If you go all the way to their side and they're playing defensively, then you've wasted time. It really helped to see a well-explained TC3 MK3 fight, how the MK got controlled so well. Yeah, I usually like to start with 1 purge on the MK when they're out of position to keep them far back. Then I'm trying to ensnare them once or twice as well to keep them there. And then ideally you either block the invul You block the storm bolt with your invul, or you stomp them before they bolt you, which of course you don't really have a choice to do that usually. If you got the Farseer which escaped on one hit, I wonder what would have happened, said Sophie to Cuberte. Yeah, it was close. Was Gigi at the creepjack, had no TP. Yeah, of course. You were taking a bit of a risk because you had nothing left to creep around your base. You could either go to the top left red spot or the bottom right. Everything else was either done or too far. Like the Arachnithids, top left would be too far. Probably still better if you try to be the creepjacker, but you felt behind.